Who knew there was this little spot in Feralas that has one of the thickest herb and ore densities I think I've ever seen? I mean, there's a lot to be had here.
I'm not stopping till we're exalted, sitting up with fucking millions. I ain't halted, I'm quick to pick it up and kill him. I take what he left off and continue to grill him. Electrified, I'm turning up the wattage. I'm a stalker with a machete outside your cottage. Once you're spotted and dotted, you're dropping and rotting. Me and X are just the opposite of Batman and Robin.
What up, everyone? This is the Exalted One, and today we're going to shed some light on Feralas. Why Feralas? It's so random and out of the way. Feralas is one of those zones that I sort of didn't think about, but sort of rediscovered on my path for farming my brutosaur. More specifically, the northern part of Feralas. There's this little alcove, if you will. A little area that you're not going to want to drink a firewater potion to speed up your gathering because it goes so quick. Or if you do drink a firewater potion, you can change the route just a little bit and you can gather the goldthorn nodes that spawn on the opposite side of Dire Mall. And goldthorn for me sells for a really nice price. Or you can hit the owls along the way. This zone, the owls drop small eggs, and I usually try to keep a stack of small eggs floating around because while they don't sell all the time, they especially sell really well around Christmas, specifically the week before, because you need small eggs to make cookies for Santa. And who doesn't make cookies for Santa? But I know there are other probably better places to farm for small eggs. And it isn't such a big deal, but we're min-maxing this zone, and that's the nature of min-maxing. However, the real secret to this zone though isn't really any of that. While this zone offers a metric shit ton of iron, silver, and even some gold ore, Fade Leaf, Khadgar's Whisker, and Blindweed, if you use this in conjunction with farming for the Emerald Whelpling, this is one of those little gems that could potentially be a huge payoff. At least in my case it was. You see, I don't like going after big ticket items that seem to have a big time versus reward scenario. It's like mount farming. I can't do it. I can't just go and farm for mounts because I'll feel like that I've completely wasted my time. I've come to realize over the years that my RNG in this game has always been complete shit, like moist, hairy asshole type shit. It doesn't feel good, and it never will. So when I do something, I either need to find a way to make it a guaranteed thing, or I need to find a way to add enough value into something to where I can still come out on top. It's like back in the day as a tank, when you used to have to add up enough avoidance or combine dodge, parry, and block to be able to be uncrittable or to avoid crushing blows, that type of shit. I need that only applied to farming, and that's what Feralas gives me, that icing on the cake. So normally if you were to farm for the Emerald Whelpling, you'd probably bring a skinner. And while I do have a druid with skinning, the leather that I would get normally sells for so cheap that it wouldn't make for a good standalone farm, at least gold per hour wise. And I'd probably rather run Alderman instead, if that were the case, because it's more efficient to farm leather from scorpions in conjunction with the BOEs that I'd get. So then I thought about the herbing and mining druid that I have. What if I weaved in the whelps like I did with the elementals in my Swamp of Sorrows vid? I wouldn't need to kill every whelp. And the whelps are already on the edges where I'd be mining and herbing anyway. Plus, they'd have a chance to drop some BOE blues and greens. I figured I'd give it a shot. I'd be consistently making my normal profit mining and herbing, so having the other chance of getting the whelpling plus some extra loot wouldn't be that much more of a time sink. And it worked really well. Because after about 4 hours of farming this spot, or over the course of 4 days, I only really farm for about an hour a day. Maybe I should fix that. I don't know. Anyway, I got the whelp. And so the point really isn't even that I got the whelp. The whelp was the icing on the cake. The fact of the matter is that for each hour I farmed, I still got the same amount of profit or gold per hour that I would have gotten by doing this route, mining and herbing and farming the rares. Yeah, I'm still killing the rares in these zones and pushing the items on the auction house because it works for me. And I hope it works for you too. I hope you enjoyed this little video about how I tried to min-max Feralas, and I hope that it gives you some new ideas in maximizing your farms. I'm trying to be more consistent with these uploads and trying to find a pace that works for me without sacrificing that much quality. So if you'd like to maybe see more in-depth content like my brutosaur video, or if I'm doing fine with videos just like these, let me know in the comments so I can get a better idea. Until next time, take care.